My name is Jay Walker. I am a senior at Cristo Rey Jesuit High School in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Along with this, I live in Savage, Minnesota, which is south of the Twin Cities. A problem in my community is that there aren't a lot of minorities where I live, and along with the surrounding neighborhoods and cities. So being the only African American family, let alone colored family in my neighborhood, can sometimes be overwhelming and hard to deal with at times. I would change this by lowering the cost of living. I believe that the cost of living plays a major role in the places that people choose to live and where they choose to raise their families. And I believe that if the cost of living were to decrease, or even if wages were to increase, that people would be able to live more at their leisure and wouldn't be forced into living in overpopulated cities where most low-income people live. 5 people I would sit down for dinner with would be Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, Stephen Curry, Malcolm X, my great-grandmother, and J. Cole. I would have dinner with the Obamas because not only are they the first African-American first family in the White House, but they are one of the most influential first families to ever enter the White House. They did a lot of great things, especially Barack while he was president. Although he did struggle with Congress here and there, he never gave up. Along with this, they're very encouraging. They're always inspiring the youth to go out and do something great and do positive things within their community and within themselves. And this helps me a lot, especially being a senior in high school. It's very encouraging to keep going no matter what. Another person I would have dinner with is Stephen Curry, not just because he's a basketball player and I play basketball as well, but because he's very humble, he respects his marriage, and he also puts his relationship with God above a lot of things in his life. An example of this would be when he turned down a deal with Nike in order to get a Bible verse from Philippians chapter 4 verses 13 that says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," on his shoe. And Under Armour let him put this code on his own Steph Curry brand of basketball shoes, and it just showed endurance because it shows how much he really values his relationship with God, and I respect that. I would have dinner with Malcolm X because at this day and age, a lot of things that we are facing today in America relate back when our ancestors were fighting for racial equality, which we still struggle with and are fighting for today. And I feel like he would just be a good person to converse with about the things not only that are going on, but the ways that we as a people could come together and face these challenges that we are facing today. J. Cole is one of the most influential rappers to me. He's very humble, and he's not one of the celebrities that broadcasts material things or even relies on material things. He never forgets where he comes from, and I greatly appreciate that. Along with this, he recently bought his childhood home to let single mothers live in it rent-free in order to get on their feet. Then I would have dinner with my great-grandmother, who is 99 years old, and even though I can have dinner with her really whenever I want, she's just somebody that's been a huge influencing factor in my life since I was younger. She was always praying for me and telling me that I would do great things in life, and she's just somebody I would want at any event that I would go to. These people that I've chose to have dinner with have inspired me greatly, and in hopes of pursuing a career after high school as a physical therapist, I will continue to use their words and their actions as motivation to one day motivate kids who look up to them just like me. Thank you.